Saga of Sadequain, a documentary by Sadequain Foundation. Art and culture are the identity of a nation. By all measures, Sadequain was the finest ambassador of the nation's identity. Sadequain passed away during the night of February 10, 2007 at OMI Clinic in Karachi. At the time he was hospitalized, Sadequain was in the middle of painting the gigantic mural on the ceiling of historic prayer hall in Karachi. His attendant, who was present all alone by the bedside when Sadequain passed away, did not inform the doctor, but rushed to the prayer hall and arranged to steal 2 truckloads of paintings which were in storage there, and then only he returned to the hospital to report the passing of the legend. The attendant's accomplices in this crime were none other than the custodians of prayer hall. This deplorable episode sums up the saga of Sadequain, and that is the title and the subject of this documentary made in 2019. In his lifetime, Sadequain was recognized and praised by the media on all 5 continents. Not many Pakistanis can make this claim. French newspaper Le Monde quoted, "Sadequain's multiplicity is reminiscent of Picasso." UAE newspaper Khaleej Times declared him responsible for the renaissance of calligraphic art. In his lifetime, Sadequain was a celebrity and a household name in Pakistan. He gave more to the nation than any man or woman. But within a few years after he passed away, his name faded from the collective memory of the nation. He should have been the face of the nation recognized around the globe, but sadly, he became a stranger in his own country, an unsung hero. The first half of this documentary chronicles the applaud and praise he earned while alive, but later the abuse and exploitation he suffered after his passing, the praise he received from his courtiers and back scratchers in his life, and the neglect from the same afterwards. The second half of this documentary narrates the resurrection of Sadequain by the exhaustive efforts of Sadequain Foundation, which was founded in 2007. The documentary exposes human nature of pretension and betrayal, hypocrisy and greed, and it reasserts the truth in the old adage, out of sight, out of mind. But in the end, nature moves in mysterious ways, and the justice is served, and the genius survives. Sadequain was a polymath, a confluence of Picasso, Michelangelo, Omar Khayyam, and calligrapher Yaqut. Likes of him are not born for centuries. His work was unique like none other, innovative, and by all measures difficult to duplicate. Sadequain's paintings were worth 1,000 words and valued at more than $1 billion. But he never sold and instead gave away, as proven later, to mostly undeserving individuals and institutions. He died penniless by choice. In the aftermath, 3 art galleries established by the government in Sadequain's name in Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad were closed, and their contents, including more than 600 pieces of precious artworks, were stolen by the ones who were supposed to guard them. In his lifetime, and even after he passed away, there were no catalogues of his more than 45 monumental murals of Herculean proportions, testament to Sadequain's supernatural powers. Most murals were donated by him to institutions such as Lahore Museum, Prayer Hall, Punjab University, Aligarh Muslim University, Banaras Hindu University, National Geophysical Research Institute in Hyderabad, Deccan, and many more. Most of them are rotting now. There was no catalogue of more than 15,000 pieces of intellectually and contextually rich artworks he made and gave them away, mistakenly thinking the beneficiaries of his generosity will take care of his legacy. But the bootlickers, true to their nature, failed him and engaged in selling his artworks after he passed away as fast as they could in order to quench their greed. And worse, the art mafia flooded the market with hundreds of fakes. Some of the victims of the art mafia included the largest auction houses in the world. As a poet, Sadequain composed more than 4,000 Urdu quatrains. He was pronounced the most important modern-day poet of Urdu Rubai by an Indian professor of Urdu literature in his book titled Tanqeed-e-Rubai. But ironically, Sadequain's compositions were not available in his own country. A few years after Sadequain passed away, his home, which should have been converted to a museum in his name, was usurped, illegally sold, and all proceeds were embezzled. No one investigated this crime. The most egregious of all the injustices was the usurpation of a large piece of land in a prominent location in Karachi, allotted to Sadequain by Karachi Development Authority for the sole purpose of establishing an art institute in Sadequain's name. But instead, it was converted to an illegal Sadequain Shadi Hall by the scandalous art mafia. Alarmed and dismayed by the dire situation, Sadequain Foundation was established in May 2007 in San Diego, California, with the stated goals of discovering, preserving, and promoting Sadequain around the globe. The foundation executed exhaustive search to locate thousands of pieces of Sadequain's artworks in places as far-flung as Singapore, Hong Kong, India, Middle East, Austria, Switzerland, France, England, USA, Canada, and other countries. At the time this documentary was made, the foundation had published 19 books on Sadequain's life and various aspects of his work. The book titled The Saga of Sadequain is the largest book on the subject of art ever published in Pakistan. It has also been recommended by Pakistan Foreign Office to all its embassies around the world. The book titled The Legend of Sadequain is a representation of Sadequain's innovative calligraphic style called Khat-e-Sadequaini. The book titled Lines and Drawings 2 is the largest collection of drawings ever published in Pakistan. In short, the foundation has produced more literature on Sadequain than any other entity. The foundation has hosted more than 50 seminars, book launches, and exhibitions in the USA, Canada, UK, France, Dubai, Pakistan, and India. In February 2017, the foundation crossed a major milestone after laboring for 6 long years of red tape and spending more than $50,000 in repairs of the Fair Hall, donating more than 50 pieces of artworks representing a wide range of Sadequain's palette and establishing Gallery Sadequain at Fair Hall. This is the only location in Pakistan where general public has unrestricted access to Sadequain's artworks. At the time of inauguration of Gallery Sadequain in 2017, the foundation requested the Mayor of Karachi, present at the ceremony, to reinitiate Sadequain Awards, which KMC held annually for 16 years, but discontinued after 2013. Sadequain Foundation even made a generous offer to pay for all management expenses for the awards ceremony. The foundation also requested that KMC bring out 40 pieces of large marble slabs with inscription of Surah Rahman from the storage in Lalu K, which were given as a gift by Sadequain to the citizens of Karachi and meant to be on permanent display at the Fair Hall. They were not meant to be left in harsh environment of a storage facility and left to rot. At the time this documentary was made, the Mayor nor the KMC had responded after passage of 3 years since the initial request was made by the foundation.